to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a drugstore try-on haul of things that I recently got at the drugstore. Yesterday I went to CVS Pharmacy. If you watch our vlogs, then you probably saw that. But yeah, we went to CVS Pharmacy and I picked up a few new makeup products. Two of these things I think are things that I already used, but I still want to do a try on so that you guys can see what they look like, and basically like a review of them. But yeah, I think I got like 5 or 6 things at the drugstore, and I'm also going to be doing my other makeup too. So let's get on to the try on. Okay, so first from the drugstore I got this NYX, I think it's called the Photo Loving Primer. Photo Loving Primer, if it'll focus, not on my face. There we go. It's the NYX Photo Loving Primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Hopefully it's not wrapped too tightly. So here it is. And I'm just gonna put it on my finger. Whoa. Maybe I should shake it first. It's super liquidy. Let's see what the directions say. A separation of formula is natural and does not affect the quality of the formula. Okay, well I'm gonna shake it because that kind of weirds me out. It literally was like water coming out. There we go. So yeah, I'm just going to apply that to the face now. Ooh, super soft is my first impression. Feels like putting, I don't even know, like silk on my face. And I'm a type of person that doesn't really use, I mean once in a while I'll use primer on my face. That's why I got some, because I really missed it because I haven't used it in a while. I usually just use moisturizer and that works fine for me. But, ooh, that feels really good. And it doesn't feel tacky or wet or anything. It feels like it's already dry. Okay, so next is my favorite foundation ever. It is the CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1. Yeah, 3-in-1 foundation. And I get it in the shade Ivory, the lightest shade because I'm really white. So yeah, I go back between this one and the shade 810, but sometimes it's a little too dark for me, and I realized that it was getting too dark for me right now, so I went ahead and switched it to the lighter one. So hopefully it's not too light. We'll see about that. So I just get my brush. This is a BS Small. I just got off Amazon a whole brush kit of it. This is the Face Flat brush. It's just like a stippling brush. It's more of a buffing brush actually, and I really love it. So anyways, I do a pump. Oh, I have to turn the thing. I put a pump. Sometimes 2. Ooh, that seems liquidy. Normally it's a very thick foundation, and that's how I like my foundations. But yeah, so it looks like that, and I just dot it. And I'll tell you guys exactly what I feel about this foundation. This is my favorite foundation I've ever used. It blends so nicely, and it covers so much. I have a lot of redness in my face, and I have a lot of freckles. And I'm not saying I don't like my freckles, but sometimes I like to cover them up. Not completely, but I just have a lot. So I just like to make my face look a little bit more normal. But yeah, as you can see, it doesn't make it so that I look like a plastic cake face. It still looks pretty natural, but it just gets rid of the blemishes and everything that I don't want to be seen. And then I just blend it down my neck. But yeah, this foundation is meant to be foundation, concealer, and powder in one, but for me it's a little too shiny. I think I have normal skin. It's not too oily, not too dry. But this for me is still a little bit too oily looking. Just to me. To other people, they might leave it like this. And like on a day if I wasn't really trying to like have a full coverage foundation, then yeah, I might just go out like this and it wouldn't really matter. So after my foundation, I like to do my eyeshadow. That way I can clean it up with concealer on the bottom afterwards. So yeah, I'll go ahead and do my eyeshadow now. So now I'm going to put on my concealer. Okay, so next I just put on my powder, and I was supposed to get a new powder, but I'll just go ahead and tell you what it is. It's the Stay Matte by Rimmel. I use it every day, and it's transparent. Okay, so next I'm just going to bronze up my face. And next I'm going to do my blush, and this is something I got from the drugstore. It's Wet and Wild. You can see that. Yeah, so it's Wet and Wild. It's the color Icon, and it's in the shade, let's see, Mellow Wine. See if you can see that. So it's in the shade Mellow Wine. And it's just pretty, it's this pretty, almost mauvey pink color. Of course, it's gonna have a hard wrapper to unseal. So I'm just gonna take that off. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Super pretty. And I just use this e.l.f. small stipple brush. Probably not meant for blush, but I love using the stipple brush for it. And it's small enough to get like the points that you really want. Oh, okay, first impression, super powdery. Look at this. You see all that excess powder? So that might have been too much. I'm just gonna tap that off, that excess, because I don't want it to get too much. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think it was too much. There we go. If you blend it, it looks better. It's pretty. I like it. The first initial, like when you first put it on, especially with a stippling brush, it's like not cute. But when you blend it in, you can see that it's just a nice natural kind of color, which I like. I normally use a lighter pink. I normally use the blush that's in this palette from e.l.f. but I'm kind of running out of it, so I got a new blush. I like this one though. It's pretty. So next I do my eyebrows, and this is just a sharpener that I got from the drugstore, and it's just by Beauty 360. I've never heard of that brand, but yeah, hopefully it works well. I actually have never owned a like makeup sharpener for like eyeliner, lip liner, stuff like that. I don't know why, but this will be my first time ever using one. Usually I use like the twist up pencil, that's why. Ooh. That worked really well. It has like a small side and a big side. And I don't know, I really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows now. Is another one that I've used before. It's the CoverGirl Lash Blast, and I get it in waterproof. and the shade Very Black. And this is my all-time favorite mascara. It adds a lot of volume, not length. I'm a person that likes volume. I'd rather my lashes look very voluminous and not very long rather than looking thin and long. Like, I don't know, that's just my preference. Everyone likes their lashes different ways. So yeah, so it just comes in this like orange tube, and you take this little cap off and then you dip in the brush. I like to shake it up a bit. I don't know if it does anything, but this is my all-time favorite mascara. I'll zoom in so you guys can see what it looks like. Let's see. Oh, that was zooming out. Okay, maybe even more. Okay, so I'm gonna put on the mascara now. And the very last thing that I got was this lipstick. So it's a NYX Lingerie lipstick. It's in the shade Embellishment, and it's kind of a purpley color. So I'm just going to put that on my lips. And right off the bat, my first impression of this is that it's very creamy. And velvety. This wand is a little bit weird because it's kind of long. But besides that, I really like it. I'm gonna go in for a second coat. I like it. It's like a purpley mauve kind of color. Not drying at all. It hasn't dried down completely yet, but I do own another one of these in a different shade, and it dries down pretty well. It's a little bit sticky, but overall I don't mind it because it doesn't make my lips feel weird and crusty and dry. But anyways, this is the finished look using all of my new Drugstore makeup, and I'm so happy with the results. The only thing that I'm like about is the blush, but it's Wet n Wild. It's not the most expensive brand and the best brand, so it's kind of expected. But thank you guys so much for watching. Click the thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!